It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. For me, and I'm feeling blue.
So, Tuesday, got the morning off, which I've sort of taken my holiday to get my training in and not have to get up silly early. So, Lions Day, 4:45 to get my training in. Physio yesterday, not great news. So, good thing about going to Pete at the physio clinic is he can scan with an ultrasound, and he's also just very pragmatic and very good, and I trust him. And he sort of said, "What do you think it is?" I said, "I'm really hoping you're going to tell me it's a muscle tear, because initial thoughts was stress fracture, and that was my concern." And lots of googling that I've been doing over the last few weeks, I'd sort of decided that maybe it wasn't that. I think that was probably his concern as well. And yeah, he sort of did the ultrasound. He can't see anything muscular. And as I can't, like with my symptoms, that I can't jump on one leg or load one leg. So I have an MRI booked tomorrow evening, and results come in 2 to 3 working days off the back of that. So hopefully by the end of the week we'll know where things are. It's not great, let's face it. Like, whatever happens, I think the optimistic side is it's still muscular. That's really optimistic. Halfway down is maybe stress reaction, and it's caught early enough and it's not actually a fracture. And then worst case, well, yeah, it's stress fracture, and then we go from there. If I've got no pain, I'm allowed to cycle and swim. If I have any pain, I'm not allowed to do that. So we are offloading it as much as possible. So crutches when I'm walking around. Did the cycle this morning. Just, I mean, it was a VO2 session, but I've got to be really, really careful. So I wouldn't say I push myself that hard. And then yeah, we'll go to the pool. And it's one, like, ironically, when I do exercise, actually I think it feels better. I really don't have the pain when I'm standing and walking small distances. So onwards.
So what's we doing here?
We're weighing out my nutrition for bike or hopefully run. We'll still see on that one. But essentially the bike. So nutrition's really expensive when you eat a lot. So, and also I feel like eating lots and lots of sweets is probably not the best diet. So what I try and do is mix it up with dates. So don't get me wrong, still eating quite a lot of sweets. But I will also try and do dates. So what I do, nice little 500 gram bag of dates. Thanks, Aldi. If you want to sponsor me, sponsor. Spend a lot of money at you.
Are the brands available?
90, 180, 270, 360. And then basically what I try and do is go for 60 grams of carbs an hour, regardless of what ride I'm doing. Sometimes I get hungry and then I eat a little bit more. So that's 90 grams of dates. So because I've eaten an awful lot of jelly tots and also an awful lot of M&Ms over time, save the bags and then fill the bags up, put them all in the cupboard. So in the morning, well actually night before, on the side is left out whatever I'm eating for the next day so that I'm ready to go, no excuses. And you might see like jelly tots left out like one by one on there, and then I just slowly eat them as little treats because I am a child and it's really good for motivation. We are Thursday. I had an MRI yesterday. We'll know within 3 working days, so endlessly refreshing the emails today, hasn't come through yet. Not doing any loading on the bike as well, and it's one like speaking with my coaches. The key thing is to get the body to heal. Yesterday was like my first real struggle day, really, where the alarm was set and I was just sort of like, I sort of had a fear of that maybe it was hurting when I cycled and swam, and it was making it worse. So therefore, should I really do it? And so yeah, when the alarm went off, I sort of turned it off and just went, no, I'm not gonna swim today. And then alarm went off a bit later to get up and go for a bike. And I was like, right, actually, like it's better for me for work as like a mental focus. So really sort of forcing myself to go, no, it's not hurting. Crack on, just do an easy spin. So yeah, so I did that, and then like today swam a bike, and yeah, there really isn't any pain. So I need to take comfort in that and continue to do what I can, so that as and when the news comes, if it does say stress fracture, then we can go from there and we can work out what the plan is. But equally, as I said to Lamy, cycling and swimming are my weaknesses. They're the sports that I haven't done. So it's a really good opportunity to only train for two sports if it is a stress fracture, and actually look at it that way. Look at it going, actually now you've got like bluntly 10 hours back in your time to be able to put towards those other two sports, and then actually come out to be a really good triathlete, because I've not got a concern about my running. Like I know I can run quickly, so actually the other two aspects will be really good. Let's stay tuned and let's keep fingers crossed that it isn't a stress fracture, and it maybe is a stress reaction, or maybe it's one of those and I'm just like overreacting. We'll see. Welcome to the rehab diaries. Still not got the test results. Still expertly refreshing my emails at all times of the day. They said 3 working days. Part of me hoped it might have been 1. Yesterday, smashed it. Loved it, or sort of got my head in the right space. And then yeah, today probably back on the what am I doing? Should I be swimming? Should I be doing whatever? But went to the pool this morning eventually. And yeah, did a little bit of a session, because it is better doing some exercise in the morning. It does make me more decent at work and more up for it and motivated. So yeah, I'm just going to keep plugging along, and have faith that I'm not hurting myself and doing anything more. But we'll bring you along today as part of my day, going for a property lunch, which is an awards lunch. So yeah, it'd be nice and fun to see some friends and colleagues. We'll try and get some filming if I can make myself feel like I want to film a lunch. I feel like a bit of a lemon doing it, but we'll try. And yeah, we'll keep refreshing those emails in the interim. So, swim done, sauna done, post bike. Swim wise, absolutely dreadful. Yeah, didn't seem to be flowing through the water at all today, which was always a shame. So plan wise, did 300 warm up, some drills, and then a number of 50s. I want to say about 10. I might have done 10, I might not. I'm not very good at counting apparently in the pool. So yeah, did them, and then maybe did 6 or 8 25s. 25s were alright. Like they seem to do the magic 14 strokes a length, which is what Perplexity told me is a good thing to be aiming for. But otherwise, I was on like 18 strokes a length, so I just was clearly not moving very well through the water at all. So yeah, averaged, I think I did about 2,300 metres, 2,400 metres, something like that in total, which is good. Like, budly, I'm also quite happy with the fact that actually I'm consistently putting in some decent distance in the pool. So that's positive for sure. Just some days are better than others, I think. I think the average was like 204, which normally, like bluntly, when I do loads of 50s and 25s, I say normally, the last few weeks when I've been doing that since I started, I'm probably nearer the like 2 minutes or just under, and that's what I want to be. But my cool down 300, it was 2:16 for 100 metres, so it's faster than my warm up 300, so that I'm taking that as a good sign. If that's not a good sign, please anyone let me know. Equally, any swimming tips always welcome, so put them in the chat. Today we had progressive bike session, which was 3 hours. Start off 45 minutes, kind of easy. Had target watts for that, so I think it was maybe 120 to 130 as a target, and then 45 minutes of that, 15 minutes, go up 5 watts, 15 minutes, go up 5 watts, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, and then 15 and 15, and then a 15 cool down. I was really good for the first maybe hour, and then I just ignored the plan because...
The coach is watching this.
Yeah, sorry Casper. I did put that in my Training Peaks comments as well. And I just forget. And then when I look back at the plan, and when I finished at 180 watts, I knew I was only supposed to be finishing at 155, so I had gone wrong somewhere along the line. So that one, I very definitely went wrong, but I felt fine. I felt controlled. I didn't feel like I was pushing too far. So that's what we did today. And then swim session straight after. Today was my first attempt at a single 2,400 metre swim. It was averaging about 2:15 pace for that. Might have been a bit slower, but let's say it was 2:15, which is good. Like, it's improvements. I now know that I can do that distance, so I'm going to push on and be able to do that a bit quicker. And that's a set I'm going to do every week now. So that'll be my Sunday every week. And hopefully by Christmas, that'll be down more at like 2 minutes pace. And I think I just need to work a bit harder swimming, bluntly, is what it is. But we've got a plan and we'll get there. So yeah, 3 hour bike done, hour and 20 in the pool, and then 35 minutes in the sauna for some heat training. So game on.
What have you done today, buddy?
I went for a walk, Lammy.